Good evening, my esteemed learners. Welcome to this wonderful classroom, which is the class of science. Today's lesson, we are going to look at the question that we have on the chalkboard. So first of all, I would like to run you through the same question and see how we are going to come to the solutions. Okay, so when a substance is heated, it changes its physical state according to the model below. So this is the one that we have, okay? This is the diagram which is illustrating how a substance is being changed when it is heated. Okay? Then out of that we have got questions. A, what term is used to describe this change of state? Okay. B, describe what happens to the arrangement and movement of particles when A change to B. Okay, so we have A, B. Then C, state whether melting is a physical or chemical change and give a reason for your answer. So these are the questions that we have under chemistry, okay, which is science. So to start with the first question, when we look at the diagram that we have, two diagrams, A and B, we actually be able to describe this type of change in terms of what? Particles. Let us look at how the particles are arranged in the first table and the second table. So this one, when we go back to the states of matter, we have solid, liquid, and gas. So just to look at the way it is, the way particles are arranged, we can be able to say this is solid. Because in solid, that is where particles are arranged in a regular manner. They are closely packed, like the way they are. Okay. So again, this is the solid now, changing to what? To gas. This is gas. In gas, that is where now particles are relatively far apart. Okay, like the way it is. So now, what do we call this change? This is called sublimation. Sublimation is the change from solid direct to what? To gas. Okay, so we are going to answer this one as sublimation. Okay, so question number one, the answer, the change which is there is sublimation. Now, sublimation, actually, there are certain substances, specific substances that undergoes sublimation. One of them is iodine, another one ammonium sulfate, ammonium chloride, and carbon dioxide. These four that I've mentioned, they are the ones that undergo what? Sublimation. Once you just eat ammonium chloride, it will direct change to what? To gas state, and vice versa. Once you cool the ammonium chloride, ammonium sulfate, carbon dioxide, iodine, automatically it will go back to what? Solid state. Okay? Direct. That means there is another state of matter which is in between there, which is liquid. Now this one goes direct from solid to liquid to gas, again from gas to. So this state of change is called sublimation. Okay, quickly let's go to the next question, which is B. Okay, question B. Describe what happens to the arrangement and movement of particles when A change to B. Okay, so what happens? What happens is that when you heat this substance, which is either sublimation, or either iodine or ammonium chloride, these particles now will do what? Will fall apart. Okay, these particles, the way first of all they are arranged, they are packed closely due to the force of attraction between them. That one is very strong. The force of attraction between these particles are very strong. Therefore, They are closely what? Packed. Okay, now the movement. Once now we apply it to this same substance, the particles now will be what? Will be loosed. Okay, because of the same heat now will fall apart, and as a result, the particles will have what? Will gain the kinetic energy, actually will be increased, and will have the free mobile, so they will become like this. Okay, so that is what we are now trying to describe in terms of the arrangement. I've mentioned that one, where I've talked of the force of attraction, which is very strong. Then again, particles, when changed to the particles now will be loosed, okay, and they will move around like the way it is. The way particles are in what? In gaseous state. That is the answer for this question. So how are we going to write it? We can write it now, that particles describe what happens to the arrangement and movement of particles when A changes to B. So the arrangement, particles are closely what? Packed. Packed due to strong force of attraction between them. Okay, so when change from A to B, here you put a full stop, then you start. When change A to B, particles will be loosed, okay, due to weaken what? Force of attraction between them. Okay, so that's the way to go. That is how you are going to do what? To describe. Particles are closely packed due to strong force of attraction between them. When change from now A to B, okay, particles will be loosed due to weakened force of attraction between them. Now, once it is now applied, kinetic energy, remember, will increase, and what will happen to the force of attraction between them will be loose, okay, will be very weak, and as a result, particles now will start now moving. Okay, so that is the answer. Then we go to the last part of today's lesson, which is C. State whether melting is a physical or chemical change and give a reason for your answer. Give a reason for your answer. Okay, melting is a physical change, okay, is not a chemical change. Reason why melting is a physical change is because melting does not produce a new what? Substance. Okay? For example, when you get ice, the ice, that one, you get water, you put in the fridge there, then you wait for some few hours, then thereafter you remove it, it will make a what? A ice. Okay? Now get that same ice again, apply heat. What will happen? It will start melting. Now when it will melt, it will change from solid to what? To liquid. Okay, so that liquid is not a new substance. It is just one and the same. Once again you cool that same liquid, it will get back to what? To solid. So one, it is physical change because it does not produce new substance, one. Then two, Because it is reversible. Okay? Why? Because the chemical change is non-reversible. Then chemical change produces what? New substance. The good example that I can give on chemical change is a situation where you get maybe a paper, okay? Try to burn it.